It is also in this celebration, my dear friends, that we call to mind the gift, the call, and the mission of the priesthood that the Holy Father is calling us to reflect as we inaugurate and begin this year dedicated to the priesthood. My dear friends, the call of the priesthood, the gift of the priesthood, and the mission of the priesthood can be summed up in a very simple way. It is a call, a gift, and a mission to live the heart of Jesus in this changing world. The priesthood is to be the heart of Jesus, the heart of the shepherd to the world, caring for the people of God, and not just for the parishioners, but for all peoples, for everyone belongs to God. And that is the challenging role of the priest today, to make God relevant to people in unique and new ways, and yet inviting people to a faithfulness, to a call to remain steadfast as people called by God. The priesthood today is truly a vocation that is counterculture to the values of the world, because the priesthood visibly presents God and His genuine love against a world that has been moving in different directions, justifying that sometimes wrong can be also made right. My dear friends, as we thank God today for the gift of the priesthood, and as we thank God for His unceasing love for us, we pray that we will have the heart of Jesus, a heart that embraces everyone, a heart that shows genuine love and compassion, a heart that is of mercy, a heart that cares for true love. And we pray that this will be our vocation, both for priests, religious, and laity. And yes, my dear friends, as we launch this year of the priesthood, it is also a grace-filled time for both clergy, laity, and the religious as well to reflect on this gift that God has given the church in the call, the gift, and the mission of the priesthood. Yes, it is a time for the priests to reflect on their great calling, a calling that is, as it were, earthenwares carrying a precious jewel. It is God who has called the priesthood to imitate the heart of Christ and to be witnesses in the world, and for the laity and the religious on how the priesthood continues to serve the church as another Christ, or in the person of Christ during the celebration of the sacraments. As we launch this year, the Holy Father invites us to remember the patron of all priests, St. John Marie Vianney, a simple pastor from the village of Ars in France. This pastor had genuine love for his people, and in that care of love, he spent time in confession, bringing the parish back together and renewing that community to be a God-fearing and holy community. My dear friends, we pray for our priests as we celebrate this inauguration of the year of the priesthood, and we pray together as well in this solemnity that God will give us that heart of love, that Jesus will touch us, and that our lives will be transformed to be like Him, caring for one another and showing genuine love.